10 out of 10. But our next game on the card is Albert's Ark Idle. And again, this is being played during Steam Next Fest. Now, the developers were kind enough to give me, I believe, I want to say, I know the developers reached out, and I want to say this is, I think, a copy of the game. I'm not 100% sure. But the demo is available. But remember that the footage that you are about to see here may or may not be in the full version, because I'm looking and it doesn't say demo on here. But I do want to take the time to thank the developers and publishers of Albert's Ark for reaching out to me and providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. So, but let's go ahead. Let's get into Albert's Ark. We might not need the flashing warning, so let me take that off. If it comes up, then we'll come back and put it on, but I don't think we're going to need it for this one. Ahoy, matey. Welcome to Porta Zabi. As the new representative of the council, you are expected to expand our kingdom to heights never seen before. Your task includes purchasing new island buildings and upgrading them once they are enough funds. To start owning doubloons, one gold doubloon, our world currency, click on the castle. Boop. Oh, it's a click type game, okay. You surely work hard. Now we have enough money to purchase our first building. Level up the harbor. Thanks for your hard work. Keep growing Porta ZB by doing these tasks. Oh, and don't forget to try out some of the games available on the island. Oh, okay. What's this? Magic Tower. What's this? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's how you play. Increase the farm level to 1 to unlock the minigame. Okay. Oh. Okay. Increase the cartographer level to 1 to unlock the game. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta have DNA apparently. Okay. Okay, so we actually need to raise money in order to get that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Certain things you didn't have to have money in order to play it. Okay, well. $132 for a house, okay. Okay, earn 1 boom per second. Okay. Oh, that's what houses do. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we want to do that. Let's upgrade. Oh, man. Okay. Let's take up the... Okay, so we'll click on this. Get to 100, right? We'll level that up. That's nice. That real quick. Okay, no. Okay. We got a lot of gold to boot. House. The harbor. Okay. Do this. So essentially, it's kind of a clicker game until you can build up enough for it to generate on its own. So I'd like to be able to get enough to be able to do the you know, the little games. First land property. Upgrade. Oh, okay. Double the doubloons gain. So we need 800. And then that'll take up our how much we get from the harbor. I keep doing that like that's gonna make a difference. It doesn't. Droplet click. Okay. Oh. Okay. What if we did this? Now we're gonna get 8 good boons without us clicking. That should get us faster up to the 800, I would imagine. That. Okay. Okay. Ideally, I would love to be able to play one of the, I would love to be able to play at least one of the little mini games, but... Let's see. Upgrades. Okay. Let's see if we can get about $1,000 at least. The game is pretty. Oh, okay. We have to build that. Let's upgrade that. Okay. I need... Right now I could technically buy 2. But I would love to be able to buy the merchant place. So I need 114.57 to open up the merchant place. So essentially, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a venture capitalist and stuff. This one does. Because until we get all the stuff, you know. Right, we have to click on everything. So okay, let's go here. We are gonna buy a merchant. We own 25 buildings apparently. Upgrade. Oh, 5,000 gets us the silver cursor. Okay, do that. So now we're getting 20 per second. We'll probably get ready to wrap this one up because again, it's an idle game. So essentially, until you build up everything, you know. Okay. Yeah, see, we can't play any of the mini games until we build up the money, and you know, right now we just don't have money. Oh. Oh, here. Okay. So 10 looks like it would be the maximum. If we do that, wouldn't that give us like... Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to build up, so... Like I said, usually I try to play all the games for a minimum of at least 15, a maximum of 30. Unless it's a game that I really kind of get into, then I kind of go over the 30-minute mark. But... let's see... that. Now we're getting 30. So, but it looks like, you know, ideally this is literally an idle, an idle game. So until you actually, build up enough money, you're kind of at a standstill for the most part. So it would be nice, to be honestly truthful, if you didn't have to use, if at least one of the mini game buildings were open, because like I said, now you're kind of at a, because I can't level up till I have DNA, and I don't have DNA, so. So ideally, we're looking at the upgrades. The next one is 5,000. Is what I technically would need. Oh. Okay. We might want to take that up there. Because now per each click, we're going to get 104 at the moment, so. A raid incoming. Oh. Well. Okay. Also, it would have been nice to explain what happens during a raid, because I didn't know. So, that would, yeah, it was a raid. In the game. Sorry. Should have been more clear. Okay, so technically now I'm like, yeah, now I can go this route. But like I said, until we can get DNA. Okay, so if I get to 250 or 50,000 doubloons, it'll start making DNA for us. Okay. Okay, that's doable, I believe. I think. Wait, wasn't something? So we need 8,000, and that'll take up what we get from the houses. Okay. Like I said, technically we can't do any of this until we until until we get DNA, and it's taking a while for the DNA to. It's taking a while for us to be able to get the criteria for the DNA, because I didn't see that at first. But it looks like the DNA, it's gonna take hours for it to generate, so again, still at a standstill. There needs to be a way to generate DNA from a different way. Because again, you can't level up any of these buildings until you have DNA. But even once I get it unlocked, it takes an hour for DNA to generate. So the wait times are a little long in this. So again, this is a true idle game. So it's like, oh, okay. So our goal is going to be to try to get this at least to where we are generating DNA. And then we will come back and look at it again probably tomorrow. And play it again tomorrow once, we've had some DNA kind of like generate for us so that we can open up some of the mini games, because again, it's showing that it's gonna take almost an hour just to get one, and we don't even know if it's gonna give us just one DNA at that, so that's something else that you kind of have to keep in mind. So I would like to be able to at least open up the whole DNA thing, to be honestly truthful. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I would love to be able to at least get that opened up. But I do feel that maybe everything shouldn't be locked behind DNA. And my main reason for saying that is because I can see, with idle games, there's nothing wrong with idle games. But if you don't kind of like do something that's going to make people want to stay in the game, a lot of people will, just kind of like turn it off to let it build up, and they might even forget about the idle game, because again, it's an idle game, so it's supposed to be doing what it needs to do by itself, So it's kind of like a tricky thing to do. So if some of the buildings were able to be opened with money, or maybe you get at least one of the buildings open, to kind of play around with or something like that. That would be cool. Because like I said, right now we're trying to I'm trying to see if I can get the balloons to come up to I'm trying to see if I can get the blooms to 250 so we can at least start generating, like I said, start generating DNA. Again, it looks like it's going to take an hour. I don't know how many pieces we get per hour, but I'm gonna go with probably one piece per hour. So again, we will at least try to make it to that point, and then we will switch to the next game. But besides having to wait, since we're kind of letting it build up here, I do like the art style. And like I said, the raid thing is a nice little touch. It's just I wished I knew what to do during the raid, because they came and I was like, oh, and then I just happened to be clicking on the actual screen and kind of figured it out. So okay, let's see. So technically I could take this up to 104 if I buy 10 of them. Let's see. Okay. So we're almost there. We are almost there. So let it keep going. I mean, that makes sense. Own 100 buildings. We got another upgrade. Okay, so we're almost there. Okay, so let's let that build. I keep doing that because I keep seeing the boat. And it keeps... I keep wanting to hit the boat, but you don't have to hit the boat at the harbor. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go ahead, get it to the 250, and then once we see how the DNA generates, how much we'll get, like I said, I'll let it run throughout the night, or I'm hoping because it's an idle game, it will continue to run on its own. And then go from there. So, okay, so in 3 hours and 50 minutes, Albert will bring 1 DNA. So do we have a DNA or no? We do have 1. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it gave us a DNA, but it looks like DNA generates every, 3.5 hours? Oh, every 4 hours you get a new DNA. But let's see what happens in one of the mini games. I probably should have did that. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, gives you a +1 to the balloons. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much Albert's Ark. If you like what you saw of the game and would like to check it out for yourself, you can, and you're here in the Twitch chat with us, you can use !GOTC. And if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game is going to be in the description box below the video. And again, a very big thank you to the developers and publishers for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if it's going to take me back to the main screen, so... Hello, and welcome to CheckpointVibes, where the vibes are better. I am Ty, and I hope you all are having a fantastic time zone where you are. In this gameplay video, we are going to do a quick play of Albert's Ark. We started playing this on stream last night, and I will connect that video to this video. But we ran into an issue with DNA, and I had to wait for like DNA to generate. And it took like 4 hours for it to generate. So we're gonna go back into the game now and see if we have some DNA to try to add it to the buildings to see if we can play any of the mini games. So let's begin. Of course, if you are interested in Albert's Ark, you can check the video description box below the video, and that will give you the information to the game. But let's see if it actually generated the DNA, because that's where we were kind of at a standstill, because it's an idle game. Oh my god, it did not. It did not generate DNA at all. So, yeah, yeah, that's crazy. It didn't do any DNA. They actually expect you to... They legitimately expect for you to... They literally expect, because I believe I was supposed to put it into this, but I didn't. And so, yeah, I kind of screwed myself, I guess. When you think about it, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I think I kind of messed up, because I'm not able to, like, it generates the money, but it's not generating the DNA, you know, which is crazy. Okay, well, I guess I screwed up. And it doesn't look like there's any way to like go and remove it from here. If I'd have known that, I would have put it here, because then I have a chance of winning DNA, but I didn't really know that. So I kind of screwed myself, and if DNA is not going to, you know, come out of its own, you know, if it's not going to generate on its own because I'm not online, you know, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just wrap this up. And because it's not going to be that long of a video, I guess I will just add this to the other video and just redo that video and add this to it. But yeah, that is Albert's Ark. Like, I guess it just kind of bothers me because it's supposed to be an idle game, but it doesn't do idle for everything. It only does it for the coins. So, but that is Albert's Ark, and if you like what you saw, or be sure to pick it up if you are into idle games.